we go. Special edition of the Texas Gamer for you in the evening. Now, with a scant 5 shopping days until Christmas, you may need some help picking out the right gaming unit for that gamer on your list. Dave Mathews, the Gadget guy, is here to help you make that decision. You're kind of crossing paths.
It was only a matter of time, Michael.
Yeah, they sucked you into the vortex.
They have. I got my first game console in October, and it was finally because they offer internet connectivity, or not necessarily internet connectivity, because you can't really surf the web on the consoles of today. But what you can do is play with people around the world, around your community.
Yeah.
Buddies don't have to come over and raid your refrigerator if you want to play them with games.
They've got a good commercial for the Navy SEALs game running about that right now.
That same thought right there.
I'm hoping to be in this group, so should I ask for one particular gaming unit, one better than others?
That's a great question. There's 3 main consoles today. There's the Xbox, the GameCube by Nintendo, and then finally the Sony PlayStation 2, which came out in the year 2000, but networking was finally made available in October this year of 2002. So first let's talk about the Xbox. This is Microsoft's product. And it has built-in Ethernet. Now, there's no modem, so you won't be able to use a dial-up with this. But if you have broadband, you can spend $49 and get a networking kit, which comes with a really cool headset. And it actually works well to talk to your friends or enemies as you play them on the game. Now, in year 2, we don't know what it's going to be. So we think it might be $49 or more per year for this service.
Yeah, they get you early.
That's right. But what I don't like about it is the DVD player, you have to spend another $39. Even though these use DVD games, it does not become a direct player for DVDs. So that's kind of unique. Now, Microsoft says that if you pay that $49 per year, you can network game with as many games as you buy, but they all have to adhere to Microsoft standard. So we're not sure how many games are going to adhere to that
standard.
Sounds
like a lot of hoops to jump through.
Possibly. Now, the next console is the GameCube by Nintendo, and this is the game console that if you have children 13 and below, 17 and below, this is definitely what you want to get. Now, there's either a modem or an Ethernet connector for this. You have to buy one or the other, and it's $35. Now here, this is a little unique. You pay $8 to $10 per month per game if you want to play the online games. Now, if you buy a $50 title, you can always play that by yourself. But if you want to go online, you have to spend a little bit more per month.
Yeah,
now, the games here are whimsical. They're a little more fun. You've got the Mario franchise, so definitely this is made for younger kids. Now, what I love about the GameCube is it has a wireless controller called the Wavebird that works amazingly. It's a great wireless controller. So no longer do you have to trip over the kids' cables in the house. Finally, we go to the Sony PlayStation 2.
That's the one.
This is my favorite. Now, several reasons why. First of all, it's got standard ports on the front of it. There's a USB port on the front. There's a FireWire port on the front. So you can take a wireless keyboard, and I have this keyboard by Microsoft here, and now when I'm playing games online, I can actually chat from across the room without having to use the joystick, which this makes a terrible keyboard to input text. The network adapter plugs into the back. It's only $39, and it has both a modem and a network connectivity. So if you have a dial-up Earthlink or whatever today, and you want to go to broadband in the future, you're already set. Now, they also say they're going to allow you to add a hard drive inside of this as well, so you can download game advances and future levels into the hard drive inside. So
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2 is my favorite. $39, all you can game today. They might charge in the future for more. And the game du jour is Grand Theft Auto.
Now, Senator Joe Lieberman is going to be very upset with you. You probably don't watch
This is definitely a game for us. It's an adult game.
Vice City. This is the terrible game.
This is such a bad game. You run around, you beat up people, you steal their cars, and the best of it is there's 80 hours of 1980s music. So I remember when you wore your white suit in the 80s, watched Miami Vice.
I remember when you had that skinny tie and those parachute pants.
I should have worn my thin tie tonight.
Well, I'm sure you still do.
But this game rules because the soundtrack is fully licensed music from the 80s, and I love it.
I'm a little disappointed in you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, what else you got?
Last thing is, this is really unique. This is kind of showing what gaming is going to. This is a company in Austin called...
hell in a handbasket, apparently.
That's true. You know, the gaming industry makes more money than the movie industry, or it's about to.
Really?
It's hand in hand.
You're kidding.
But at $50 a title versus $10 or $11 for a movie, the gaming industry, you're going to see a lot of producers and a lot of people that are doing movies moving into the gaming world. But this is really unique. This QCast tuner from broadq.com, it turns your PS2 into a window onto your PC. Now, what that means is if your PC has MP3s, if it has video clips, if it has pictures, if you have the network adapter in your PlayStation 2, this software, it's client and server, a little disk runs on your PlayStation 2, another program gets loaded on your server, or what essentially becomes a server, and now you can view your pictures via your television on the PS2.
Well, as often happens at the end of our segment, I'm completely confused, but...
Interesting concept. It doesn't really work so well, but we're hoping they work out the bugs.
All right, well, you didn't save the best for last.